All right. What up? What up? What up? What up? It's your boy, Southpaw Slick, live at work. And today's topic is going to be about the divestor or divesting community. And the reason this even came up is because me and one of my buddies, we were talking on Facebook Messenger, and the divestor community came up during the conversation. And I said I would make a video about it. So I'm keeping my word on that. Now, some people watching this video, they might not know what the divestor or divesting community is. So I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. Or better yet, I'm not going to give you a perfect definition, but I'll give you a definition based on my observation of this community, watching some of them on YouTube. For one, divestor and swirler are not exactly the same. There's a key difference, which we're going to get into. For one, you can call a divestor a swirler, right? But you can't call a swirler a divestor. Allow me to explain. A swirler is somebody who is black, who dates white exclusively, or somebody who is white who has jungle fever that dates black exclusively. Of course, swirler has been around for decades, and it is derived from the ice cream combination, which is vanilla and chocolate, right? Makes sense. Now, the divestor community is a group, an online group, a reactionary group of black women who date white men exclusively, but they date white men exclusively because of disappointment in black men. So in essence, they're very similar to black male celebrities or black men online who hide behind a fucking stock photo and talk shit. They're pretty much in the same boat as them. Very similar in a sunken place. Now, me, myself, it's common knowledge when it comes to dating, when it comes to building a dynasty, I'm only going to do it with a black woman. That's the only option. Now, when it comes to sex, I'm a man first. When it comes to dynasty, I'm race first, which I've said countless times in my videos. I even have songs about it. I have songs dedicated to black women. I also have songs saying I fuck other women, but only cuff black women. Strictly, right? Now, anyway, let's continue. The divestor community, the way I'm starting to look at it is the majority of them are nothing but Pookie and Ray Ray's sloppy seconds. Okay, we're going to get into it, but that's the way I'm looking at it right now. Now, to be fair, I don't really give a fuck about this community. I don't pay them any mind. I'm saying I know a few of them, like Chris Logic, Chloe, Cynthia G, who I never fucked with, even when she was pro-black. That's the divestor community. They're basically black women who have been smutted out by Pookies and Ray Rays, just like their head honcho, the top dog, who was Crystalline Kerosene, or in recent memory, you might know her as the Pink Pill. She herself is a baby mom to a Pookie, self-described, married a white man years later, who she's currently getting divorced, if she's not already divorced, getting divorced from. That's usually what the divestor community is. Like I said, it's black women who are Pookie and Ray Ray sloppy seconds. Oh, don't mind the cart right here. That are looking for a white man, a rich white man, to take care of them. They go about dating just like with celebrity black men and online black men. They go about dating other races of people, white in particular, while bashing their own. The same way you hear black men. I don't date black women because they're loud, they're ghetto, they're truculent, they're not submissive, etc., etc. Same thing with these hoes. And I'm calling y'all hoes because I don't know your names individually. We don't date black men because black men are cheaters, black men are bums, dusty, which is their favorite word. Black men are abusive, and black men don't respect black women. As a whole, all generalizing, right? Which, to be fair, they're doing it in retaliation. Like I just said, a reactionary group. So they lump black men into one category because a decent black man can't exist in their mind. A decent black man goes against the narrative. That's society as a whole. Both black men and black women have the halo effect when it comes to white people. If it ain't white, it ain't right. If it ain't snowing, I ain't going. Only white people can be decent. Only white people can be somebody worth dating and loving on. Even though they're not really trying to love these guys. They just want a guy they can milk. A rich white dude is tailor-made for them. Same thing when it comes to the black man. That's the only woman that can be the trophy wife. That's the only woman that can be something worth having around your arm. They're status symbols, just like the rest of the world sees them. Like a lot of these Asian women, for example, they date white men. Why? Because they represent wealth and success, whereas black doesn't or can't. Now, I believe us as men, period, black, white, and other, the divestor community in particular, we're not talking about women, black women who date interracially, and they just happen to like guys that are not black. That's perfectly fine. Fine. The ones that are adamant about being a divestor, the ones that have to make a PSA about it, about stepping out instead of just going ahead and do it because we don't give a shit. These women should be looked at as good riddance. That's it. Good riddance. Fine. Go ahead, divest. See you later. Don't care. You're not worth dating anyway. Like I said, you're nothing but Pookie and Ray Ray sloppy seconds because a lot of them are baby moms to a Pookie and Ray Ray. And they need a white man to bail them out. So white men, be careful about that shit. Now they're going to call me Dusty. Any of them that watch this video, they're going to call me Dusty because I ain't dressed fresh to death like I usually am when I'm not at work. I'm at work. I'm being productive. Not right now because it's break time. But I'm far from a Dusty. Right? But I'll be Dusty to them. Just because, see, black and Dusty are interchangeable now. Dusty just means black men in general. That's what it has become. Before it was, black men who are bums or men who are bums. Now Dusty just means black men, period. That's it, period. And that's perfectly fine. I'm cool with that. I'm saying if there's a small group of women that want to hate me just because of what a Pookie and Ray Ray did to you and want to take it out on the rest of us, fine, whatever. Like I said, you can be a baby mom to somebody else, or you can be the fucking leftovers, the scraps to somebody else, because I ain't taking you anyway. But that's what the divestor community is. It's black women who date interracially because they themselves have a inferiority complex. So they need somebody to give them an extra boost in status. They feel a black man can't do it. A decent black man is out of the question because a decent black man is not appealing to them to begin with. That's what you have to see. They're not appealing to them to begin with, so it doesn't matter. That's the funny thing about it. So all the black men who are quote unquote good black men feel honored. These are women not worth dating. They're Xing themselves out of the dating game for you. Like I said, good. That's just other women I don't have to worry about taking care of. I can live with that. But the white men, be on the lookout. Look for certain red flags. If they start talking about their own, X them out because they're only looking to use you. The same way with these black men that date white women. Those white women are using them, but they don't want to see that. They don't want to see that. Like I said, be careful. That's all I got to say. I don't want to talk about this community anymore because once again, I don't give a fuck about the community to begin with. Not them. I love my people. You know what I mean? Definitely love my people. But I'm done with this. That's the topic. Done. I don't even want to talk about it. Southpaw Slick, I'm out.